Whether you can play tomorrow.
I mean, I can like I feel really good. Whether I think it's imminent, I think it's going to be soon at least, and whether it's tomorrow or the next game or whatever it is, I'm happy with my body. I'm happy the way I feel, and really excited about where the team's at and how they're playing. So, yeah, excitement.
The fact that the team is leaning 2-1, is it giving you maybe the luxury of being more patient?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if we were down 3-0, it would have been a different situation. So I think so. It does a little bit, but at the same time, when I'm healthy, I obviously want to get back, and it's not just to go back either. Like you probably need a couple of shifts or so to feel calm and whatnot. So it's obviously a little bit of a balance. It's not that I can sit here and wait for a clinching game in the Stanley Cup final, per se, or in the series to just jump in and be great. Like, it's going to be a process. So it's a bit of a balance of feeling good, maybe giving it time, but also knowing that time is maybe not of the essence at this point.
So you spoke the other day about how well the defense is playing without you. So whenever you do come in, how do you not screw this up?
Yeah, valid point. I mean, you look at Stetcher right now, he's playing unbelievable. John and all these guys have come in and they play really well. Stu obviously plays well too, so we'll add that extra pressure obviously, but at the same time, I mean, I knew that my injury wasn't going to be second round at all. I knew at the very, very, very earliest it was third round, and if you're in the third round, your team's not playing bad. There's nobody that's a passenger at that point, so that's nothing that is surprising to me. I'm more happy that the D-Corps has played really well and have been throughout the whole playoffs. And when and if it's not my decision at the end of the day, it's obviously the coach and the management. But if I do come in, it's just a matter of keeping it simple and trying to fit in. I mean, I've played with these guys for a bit, so I do not worry too much about that. But guys have been playing great, and I'm really happy to see how D-Corps has handled everything so far.
What's your game? Would you be able to accept kind of a lesser role, or when you're in, do you want to kind of be, at your top and take the type of responsibilities and minutes that you're typically taking?
Well, that's also a question for the coaches, really. If you ask my head, then yes, absolutely, I'd want to be back where I usually am, but my body might have a different say of that, or at least it would be some sort of a feeling process. But it's just the playoffs. It's the third round. It's going to be high-stakes games wherever you are. It doesn't really matter if you do a game 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, every game is huge. So for me, I'm just trying to look at doing my part of getting healthy, and then obviously the team's done their part. So at that's been awesome, and yeah, that's kind of where my mindset at. Tough. It's probably one of the tougher things I've gone through in my hockey career. I have never been hurt in the playoffs before, so having to go through this and knowing that it'd be a long stretch too has been. It's nerve-wracking. It's not fun, but the guys have, done such a tremendous job. It's almost been calmer as the playoffs have gone on here, so I'm okay with it now. I've gotten used to it, but it's nothing I want to really do anymore in my career. So.
You watched last year's run from being on the ice and being very close to things. You're watching this year's run from up top. What do you see different in your team?
That's a really hard question because I feel like you get I think anyone can play in the NHL from that level, the 500 level or up in there. It's the easiest place in the world to watch, and you're thinking, oh my God, why didn't you make that pass and this, that, and what? Yeah, and you're down on the ice. It's the best level in the world. So it's hard for me to tell, but I think that we are comfortable in our D zone and have an understanding that there could be a period, it could be 20 minutes, could be 40 minutes of a game where we just have to defend. We just got to not let in 3 goals per se. We just got to try to keep it at bay, or maybe let in 1, because we know we will get our chances. And I think that the patience of our game has really been there, and it's been a factor in a lot of these games where we're helping out Stu when he needs it or picks, and then when we have time to take it to them, we really pounce on our opportunities and they're down. So I think there's been a really nice balance, so to speak, between offense and defense.
Is the play 5-on-5 more effective than years ago?
I don't have the numbers. Maybe I say something now and you show me the numbers and it's completely opposite. I don't really know that at the top of my head, but I do think we've been pretty good at when we get the chances. I don't think there's been too many games, if any, where we've just bombarded a team and then we just lost it somehow. So, yeah, efficiency has been really good. I think he's playing the way I've always said that he is. He's really taken on the defensive role too, right? Like, he's always had the knack for offense, the knack for scoring, but I think that the way he's defending right now has been amazing. Even that Vegas series, I thought he was one of our better defensive defensemen, to be honest, in that series, and that tells you volumes about what the potential this kid has. Because I say potential where I think he's a top 3 defenseman in the world, but he's young and he's still growing and he's still understanding the game, and I think he can. I think that tells you a lot about the potential that he has of playing a complete two-way game.